desperate King of Dornheim sought the aid of a dark wizard to win a losing war. In exchange for victory, the wizard demanded the king's firstborn. Years later, the kingdom flourished. The king married, celebrated the birth of his daughter. That night, the wizard appeared in the royal chamber.
Time to pay.
Never, the king replied. Then your entire kingdom will feel my wrath. That night, a drunken man stumbled through an alley. From shadows, two glowing red eyes emerged. A monstrous beast tore him apart. That morning, a young woman walking to the local reservoir was attacked. Screams and snarls echoed through the forest. Town officials gathered, arguing about how to stop the attacks. A man stood and declared, "The mighty Baron Blaze offers his service." Summoned to Dornheim, Baron Blaze met with the council, selected a group of soldiers, and set out for the wizard's castle. Passing through a dark forest, zombie-like creatures attacked. The soldiers fought bravely and triumphed. Though one was secretly bitten, he said nothing. They reached the wizard's castle by late dusk. As the drawbridge lowered, a voice echoed through the halls, "Welcome to your doom!" Inside, they found the wizard sitting upon a throne. Blaze stepped forward, demanding, "Call off your beast! Not until I have the king's firstborn!" The wizard roared! "Then I will slay your creature." "So be it," replied the wizard, vanishing in a cloud of smoke. On the journey back, the group stopped by a lake. Two soldiers knelt to gather water. Monstrous tentacles burst forth, dragging them screaming beneath the surface. The others looked on in horror. A farmer heard a roar from the woods. He rushed to his farmhouse. There the beast stood, fangs bared, eyes glowing. At dusk, a woman ran through the forest, crying and afraid. Behind her, heavy footsteps and growls grew louder. She turned to see the monstrous creature charging. "Now!" a voice thundered. From the trees above, a net dropped, trapping the beast. Baron Blaze and his soldiers emerged, weapons drawn. Blaze, calm and focused, said, "It's over." The council gathered, telling Blaze that the wizard had more creatures and would use them. The wizard must also be imprisoned. Baron Blaze and his soldiers returned to the wizard's castle. Passed through a swamp, growls and snarls echoed from the murky trees and marshes. Huge spider-like creatures with glowing blue eyes and enormous fangs emerged all around them, arms raised. Baron Blaze chanted an incantation. Spiders froze, dissolving into dust and ash. Inside the castle, the wizard sat upon his throne. Blaze stepped forward. The council has ruled. Before he could finish, the wizard motioned toward Blaze and flung him back into his soldiers. The soldiers charged. With a hand gesture, the wizard blasted them backward. Suddenly, the bitten soldier, fully turned, crept behind the wizard, biting him. The wizard screamed, blood sprayed. Within seconds, he began began to transform, first into a zombie, then into stone!
The king wept in thanks. The beast was caged. Baron Blaze praised and rewarded